I'm just going to say it. I am so tired of sellers being obsessed with price per square foot. Enough already. Yes, price per square foot matters. Yes, we are going to look at it. Yes, it's part of the pricing conversation. But if you are selling your home and the only number you care about is what your neighbor got per square foot, we need to have a little heart to heart because your home is not priced by one simple math equation. And buyers are not walking through your house with a calculator saying, oh, wow, this one is $287 per square foot. Let's buy it. That is not how this works. So today, I'm breaking down the top 5 things sellers need to know about price per square foot before they get completely stuck on a number that may or may not actually make sense for their home. Number 1, no, we are not going to ridiculously underprice your house. I know this is the fear. A seller hears me say, hey, we need to be careful about relying only on price per square foot, and immediately thinks, oh, great, she wants to price my house low. Nope, that is not what I'm saying. I'm not here to give your house away. I'm not here to underprice it just to make my life easier. And I am absolutely not here to ignore what your home is actually worth. What I am saying is that smart pricing is based on more than grabbing the highest price per square foot from a recent sale and deciding that's your number. We have to look at recent comps, conditions, updates, layout, lot, location, current competition, buyer demand, and what is happening in the market right now. There is a big difference between underpricing and strategically pricing. Underpricing ignores value. Strategic pricing understands value and positions the home so buyers actually respond. And that is what we want. We want buyers interested. We want showings. We want momentum. We want offers. We do not want your house sitting there while everyone online silently agrees it's overpriced. Okay? So, number 2, the market sets the price. And by the market, I mean buyers. Not you, not me, not your neighbor, not Zillow. Not the random guy at the cookout who told you your house is worth more because he knows the market. Buyers set the price. You may have a number in your head. You may believe your home should sell for a certain price per square foot. You may even have recent sales that support that number that you want. But once your home hits the market, buyers are going to compare it to everything else out there that they can buy. And if you do not see the same value that you see, well, they are not going to pay the number you want just because you want it, right? That sounds harsh, but it's the truth. The list price is our strategy. The buyer response is the reality check. If buyers are scheduling showings but not writing offers, that tells us something. If buyers are not even scheduling showings, that tells us something too. So, and if the feedback keeps coming back to price, condition, layout, location, or updates, we need to listen because the market is always talking. The question is whether or not sellers are willing to hear it. Okay. Number 3, features and conditions matter more than people want to admit. This is where price per square foot can get really misleading. 2 houses can be the same size, in the same neighborhood, built around the same time, and they can still have very different values. One may have a renovated kitchen, updated bathrooms, newer roof, newer HVAC, beautiful flooring, fresh paint, great lighting, and a layout that buyers love. The other, they may have older systems, dated finishes, worn carpets, original bathrooms, deferred maintenance, and a layout that makes buyers start mentally spending money the second that they walk in. Like they're like, those are not the same houses. I don't care if the square footage is identical. Buyers are just not buying square footage. They're buying condition. They are buying layout. They are buying updates. They are buying how the home feels. They are buying how much work they think they have to do after closing. And that matters a lot. This is why I always tell sellers bigger does not automatically mean better. More square footage does not automatically mean more value per square foot. Sometimes a smaller, beautifully updated home will command a stronger price because buyers see it, feel it, and want it. That emotional pull matters because number 4, also, location can make or break the number. And I'm not just talking about being in Cary, Apex, Raleigh, Holly Springs, or whatever town we're talking about. I'm talking about the actual location of the home. Are you on a quiet cul-de-sac or a busy street? Do you have a private backyard or are you staring straight into 5 other houses? Do you back to trees, a greenway, or open space? Are you close to parks, shopping, restaurants, and everyday conveniences? Or does everything require a drive? Buyers notice all of this. They may not say it exactly like an appraiser would, but they feel it. They feel the privacy. They feel the traffic for sure. They feel the convenience. They feel the noise. They feel the lot that it's on. They feel the lifestyle. All of that impacts what they are willing to pay. So when a seller says, oh, but that house down the street sold for the same price per square foot, oh my Lord, my first question is, okay, but was it really the same? Same condition, same lot, same street, same privacy, same updates, same buyer appeal? Because sometimes the answer is no, and that matters. Okay, number 5, we know the time of year matters. This one gets overlooked all the time. Sellers will look at a home that sold in March, April, or May, right? And they assume they should get the exact same price and activity in August, October, or January, for example. But the market does not feel the same every month of the year. Buyer activity changes, inventory changes, urgency changes, competition changes, family schedules change. I mean, like literally, the interest rate, hello, changes. We know weather changes and holidays, distractions, along with graduations happen. All of that can affect demand. Now, can you sell successfully any time of year? Absolutely. But your pricing strategy has to match the market you are selling in. Spring market strategy may not be the same as fall market strategy. A home listed when inventory is low may perform differently than when a home is listed when buyers have 10 similar options. That does not mean you panic. It means you pay attention because the goal is not to price your home based on what happened 6 months ago in a totally different market. The goal is to price your home based on what buyers are doing right now. So here's the bottom line. Price per square foot is a tool. It is not the whole toolbox. And it is definitely not the final answer. If you're selling your home and you need to look at the full picture, comps, condition, updates, layout, lot, everything, and you need to look at buyer demand. This is how you price strategically. This is how you avoid chasing the market. And that is how you give your home the best chance to attract strong buyers and strong offers. So please, for the love of all things real estate, stop obsessing over the price per square foot number. Let's look at the whole picture because that is where the real pricing strategy happens. If you want more home seller tips, then check out this video next. It will definitely help. And if you're thinking about selling in Cary, Raleigh, Apex, Holly Springs, or anywhere in the triangle, reach out and let's talk about what your home could realistically sell for in today's market.